Jason from Rhode Island. I recently read an article by Bleacher Report Sports claiming that Cody Rhodes has surpassed Roman Reigns as the face of WWE. Would you agree? There's no answer I can give you that won't piss some people off. But yes, I agree. I think Cody Rhodes is positioned right now as the face of WWE. I think at WrestleMania they will complete the package by putting the belt on him. But if you look at everything they've been doing with him over the past year, even though he lost last year, Roman still is the champion and he's still kind of the final boss. I mean, all due respect to The Rock, still positioned as the final boss in WWE. He's beaten everybody there is to beat. Cody is the one who's out there every single week, not Roman. Cody's out there every week. He's doing the live events. He's having all these interactions with the fans, and he's doing all of these different things. And they have him on the cover of the video game, and they have him on the cover of a whole bunch of different things. To me, if you think in your mind how you would define the face of the company, the way you define it may be different. It doesn't necessarily need to be the champion, right? If The Rock, for example, came back full time, and he's on TV every week, he's not the champion. But how could you say The Rock isn't the face of WWE? You know what I mean? John Cena was the face of the WWE for years. He wasn't champion that entire time, but that didn't mean that he wasn't the face of the company. He was the guy they put out there at those media events. He was the guy they put out there on the posters and the magazine covers and the game covers. And he was the one who was out there in pay-per-view main events, whether he was the champion and the title was on the line or not. Sometimes the champion would be pushed down the card just so John Cena could get his main event in with John Laurinaitis, for example. What a fucking great idea that was. So Cody is kind of in that position now. He's in the Cena position in many ways. And he is in the main events. And he is the one who's out there more frequently. He is the face of WWE right now. Sam from South Park, Pennsylvania. Watching the last woman standing match on Monday night got me thinking, what are your top 5 last man standing matches? I was having trouble thinking of 5 really good ones, so I thought I would get your opinion on the matter. Well, my favorite is still the one from Fully Loaded in 2000 with Triple H and Chris Jericho. I thought that was an incredible match. But I don't have 5 favorite last man standing matches. I was thinking about it. And I came up with a few here, but I don't really have a list of 5 solid choices for you. I generally find them very boring. It's not my favorite match stipulation, but there have been a few gems. John Cena and Umaga, they had a great one at the Royal Rumble in 2007 that's worth watching. Cena choked him out legit with that ring rope, by the way. Mike Chioda thought Umaga was just doing a good job of selling. No, he was being choked unconscious, and he couldn't get the words out to Chioda to tell Cena to ease up. And for a few seconds there, he passed out. Cena and Randy Orton had a pretty good one, from what I remember at Backlash one year. It was the one where Big Show threw Cena through a giant spotlight at the end, and then it exploded. And that's about it for me. Those are the only ones I can really name for you. I know people rave about Shawn Michaels and Triple H from the Royal Rumble in 2004. I never saw what the big deal was about that match. I thought some of their matches were very self-indulgent and just kind of dragged on longer than they had to. That is not one of my favorites.